Hi, next up we've got the telephone from Hungary. Unfortunately I don't know who it's manufactured by. It doesn't seem to have any sign of who made it or anything. It's well made, slightly different inside. We'll have a little look at the innards. It's always interesting. The plug is the typical plug used in Hungary of the time. I reckon this one goes back to 1940s, I should think. Whether it's back as far as the 30s, I don't know, but it's certainly the 40s. Nicely made, all intact, no damage, which is nice because it is made of bakerlite. You've got an earth button there, which is fairly common on European phones. Nice strong handset, also in bakerlite. It's complete with the two inserts. We can have a look at close up of the dial, or a bit closer. Fully working. Turn him over and have a look. Before we do, Hungarian post. That's what's on the side of the phone. Having a little look inside. Let's have a look at the dial. Rather an unusual dial. I'll show it working. Once again, no maker's name on the dial. Well, at least I can't see any names. I put a close up there, so if anything should show up. Well made, nice to see it in metal, not horrible plastic. Of course, that is obviously the year that this phone was made. Things were tended to use metal. Let's have a look at the rest of the insides. Move those out of the way. There's the normal things you'd see, the induction coil. Your bell coils, there's two coils, which is normal. This bell has got like a biasing spring. Some companies did do this. It flicks back. You've got a very old looking component there. Whether it's a resistor or a capacitor, I do not know. And I'm not going to pull it out because it looks fairly been there a long time, and I don't want to break any of the wires. There's your capacitor. That's different. It's in a looks like it's in a plastic case, so probably the capacitor's inside there. It looks like it's sort of coming out a bit at the end. So I think age is probably showing there. Whether it's functional, I don't know. I haven't tried this phone. There's no reason to think it won't work. But capacitor is always handy to check they work. What I do, I've got a very cheapo meter here. It does circuit test on DC, and what is handy with the handset on the phone, not with the handset off, but with the handset on the phone, and you've got your A and B lines, go across with your two probes go across it. Note what the meter does. It should just flick and come back. Reverse those so you've got the reverse leads connected to the wires into the phone, and it should kick again, so you get another kick on your meter. What that is actually doing, it is charging the capacitor up, the bell capacitor up, and it discharges it. It also proves that the circuit in the bell wiring is also continuous. So that is a quick check of the bell capacitor. But as I say, this is quite an old one. You've got your handset reset, makes contact. It's quite a ruggedly made phone actually. Also, it's got that little square which I've seen on other phones. I can't remember what one it was because there's nothing to give anything away as regards what is on the base. I can pop that back on and turn it over and hope that you can see anything on there. It's always nice to show the bottom. There is the base. You can't get anything from it. There's no names. There's nothing there. But there's that little square there, which I've noticed. I've seen that on another phone, but I can't remember what it was now. Anyhow, I think that's all I've got to say on the phone. This is the phone from Hungary. I would say probably 1940s. Could be later. Could be later. Made of bakerlite. So once again, be careful because bakerlite's very fragile. The support is all intact. There's no damage broken, which is nice. As I say, these phones are a good investment. I keep getting a shock every time I look up things on eBay and Google and see the prices that some of these have gone for. I can assure you I haven't paid those kind of prices, but there again I bought them a long time ago, so I suppose it is expected that the prices will go up. Anyhow, I'm going to stop rambling and put this up. Thanks again. Any comments obviously make. I've also found out how you show a complete picture, thumbnail if you like, I think it's called, on there. You have to take a photograph from a still, which all mine are video, so that's how it's done. So it's luck of the draw whether you get the picture of the phone on the little images that it shows up. But anyway, I always show you the phone to start off with. So once again, many thanks. Put the handset back on. And yeah, that's the one. Thanks again. Thank you.